Hello everyone and welcome to another video with me, Water. Today we will be playing a game that I enjoy a lot recently. I've been playing a lot. It's called Rogue Legacy 2, the second part of an amazing roguelike. This is of course also on roguelike. And since I've been playing a lot on my main save, I'll be making a second save today for you lovely people. This one. And then let's just go into it. I'll explain along the way, I'll do my commentary and everything, and I hope you enjoyed the video for today. But let's start. The time has passed and they have not returned. The Astarias have been decayed. The kingdom demands deliverance. Sign the contract, and your children shall succeed you. Here we have this amazing cutscene of the city. Once you cast off, there is no turning back. Alrighty, that's cool. We get put straight in the game, of course. Here playing the very first character, I assume. Our ancestor. Perhaps. Space to jump higher. There you go. Jump over here. We have some lore. I'm not sure if I should read all of these. They are rather long-winded. So I won't read them for now because they're also a bit boring and stuff. And it's mainly about the game. But if you want, maybe I'll in the next part or something I'll go back and read some that I've skipped. Whoops, I forgot that. I always forget that there's contact damage in this game. It's so weird. Doesn't seem like there would be, but there is. There's another one. So yeah, if anyone really is interested in them, I can go back and read the ones that I've missed. Go over them. I have my class talent as the knight. I can block attacks, which reduces damage. And something cool you can do with this game is you can do a spin kick to scale these lanterns and objects, or to attack enemies. That they do very little damage to enemies. Yes. Which is pretty alright, I think. I like this tutorial. It's simple, nice. Just teaches you the basics about the teleporters and stuff. And how you can do this little jumpy jump after getting attacked. Knocks you back. And then I believe, yeah, these cracked walls here can be opened with your talents. And there you can find these little different things. You hear 1,000 whispers but can't make out a voice. Now I do wonder, because at some point in the game you'll be able to understand the blue whispering lights and stuff. So I do wonder if maybe at some point you can come back to this area. I'm not sure. These journals are written by a Mr. J, or just J. I'm not sure if there's a Mr. in front of it. Maybe a Mrs. J, you know. Can never be sure. Oh yeah, forgot. Do the dash. And they're usually talking about a Z person, someone who's called Z, or who is being called Z. It's cool. Below us there's a trick wall which can only be opened with magic. Got no mana left, gonna get some more by attacking enemies. There we go. Talents. There we fall once more. Down the abyss. And there we go. That's the tutorial. Now we're in the very first dungeon, of course. Well, the dungeon is procedurally generated. It's like always random, but some points are always the same, like the starting point. But then it's just random. Pretty cool. A lot of cool enemies, and the game has very nice graphics, I'd say. So I've been enjoying it. It's pretty hard, honestly. I felt like it's a rather hard game. Not that hard, of course. It's not the Dark Souls of roguelikes by any means, but it is very fun and kind of challenging. I really hate the flame locks. They suck. They block a lot of stuff, do damage, all that jazz. The scouts, these eyeballs, they're okay. They just like shoot at you through walls, which by any means is not that bad. The Plinkies are probably the easiest enemies, if I had to say. I find them not very challenging. That's alright. They don't have to be big, mean, scary adversaries. Oh yeah, I forgot that you can't just dash through attacks. That's something weird this game has decided to do. You can dash through things that easily. If at all. I don't think you can at all, which sucks. I would have added that, but I didn't make the game, so you know. I'm not one for making games. Not my expertise. Get the Plinky out of that, get the coins. The money is important. Ah, damn. These skeletons, as you have noticed probably, they just kind of like shoot fireballs and like a line, which is fine. I think they've never killed me or anything. They might have damaged me sometimes, but usually they're no biggie, no problem. Nothing to be concerned about with them. However, these eyes, they have killed me before many times, I think. They can do serious damage if you're like trapped in a bad situation, having to fight a bunch of stuff, and then there's these little blue projectiles coming at you from every angle. That can kill you. Alright, here we have our first item, a leather weapon. Well, it's not an item, it's a blueprint. Back in the main hub, once we see that, there's a blacksmith who builds these weapons that we find, and then they increase our power, make us stronger, give us more to do damage with. Which is pretty cool. Oh, flame rock. The static blades aren't that bad, they just kind of charge at you, which is mildly annoying, but I managed to deal with it. I believe I managed. I usually deal with it. That was not the greatest showing of skill, I'll say that. But of course, starting a new run, you really aren't that strong. Your power grows with the game. But else is pretty self-explanatory, really. Just explore stuff, break shit. That's the things you do. And down here we have our first other section of the castle, I guess. The Fission Dry Lake, or Fission. Fission? I don't know. Heading down into the deep below. Be careful of confidence can be lethal. Overconfidence can be lethal, my bad. Every Asterius won't venture any further without a sun lantern. Not many of those lanterns are left, and the ones remaining lost their ember long ago. If you restore the sun, I can reignite the ember. We'll talk more then. This guy, Mr. Funny Man here, he's someone who records a lot in the game. I'm surprised that he didn't appear in the very first the first chamber. He's usually there, like chilling and telling you about how dangerous the dungeon is. Like he appears in every new area you encounter like once, and then he's just like gone. He's a mysterious fellow, and I'm not sure who he's supposed to be. Maybe he is Z, maybe he's J. Maybe he's just a random NPC that's there to explain the story to you. Maybe, who knows, Mysterious fellow, he really. Alright. Little semi-puzzle room, I guess. Get some money. The more loot, the better, really. Just want everything you can get your hands on. Any items, any things. Kill the spear maiden. Now, you are maidenless, my good soldier. Dash away. I think I'll wait until they're good to kill that. So I don't have to deal with them. Right, let's get up here. See what's going on here. Another one of these whispering balls. You hear 1,000 whispers, but you can't make out a voice. I do like them. I think they're a neat idea to have like not random, but like mysterious kind of voices explaining things. It's pretty cool. This game is something I usually play kind of mindless. I just like playing it. It's so nice. The controls of the game are really well done. Like every jump can be precise. Every jump is well manageable. The traps aren't that hard. Well, I shouldn't be talking. The lighting is amazing. Like honestly, like it looks very simple, but the lighting can be really good if you like take a look at it more closely. Well, I wanted to show it off, but I broke the lantern. Like yeah, here like you can really see it. The lantern's like shining at the armor. If I stand on it, coming from below. If I stand under it, coming from above. It's really cool. For such a simple graphically designed game, it's really good. I think the graphics generally is really good, honestly. Great graphics, really. I really love roguelikes. They're like probably what I like playing the most. I'm not sure, honestly. I play a lot of games, but I really enjoy roguelikes. Sometimes enjoy story-driven games. Sandboxes. Well, sandboxes are great, really. But they're not as good for content making, you know. Who wants to watch someone do nothing for a bit? Some people do watch paint dry, so, you know, whatever makes you happy, really. God damn, I always forget about contact damage. It's so annoying to remember that you can't just walk into every enemy that doesn't attack you, like how in many other games. Though in another favorite roguelike of mine, The Binding of Isaac, Rebirth, or Repentance, whatever, you also have contact damage with most enemies, so it should really not be that weird to me, but it just is. I don't know, it just feels weird that there's contact damage. But I know you can turn off contact damage in the house rules of the game, which are like, they're not like cheating, but they just kind of tell you, okay, if you want to do things your way, do so. But anyways, it's our game, so just, you know, our rules. Hence why it's house rules. Okay, fuck you. I don't know, I don't want to mess with the house rules, really. I used them once to get an achievement, because it gives you an achievement to use them. But I'm not a fan of house rules. I think I just want to play the game how it's meant to be played. Even if that means being a dumbass, which I usually am. Alright, a puzzle. Oh, yes, these are always annoying. Let's see. this. Yep, there we go. Get the trick rune. Parkour with purpose. Gain mana when you spin kick an enemy. And some blood, which is used for making better mana. Mana related stuff like better magic. Or a better rune, so it's not magic. However, I mean, runes are magic, I think. They probably are. I mean, they came from a witch, so you know, guessing they are. Oh! I did not see that. He was on fire. He should have died. Oh well. Let's get a little recap of what we did so far. Lady Katie has been slain by a static blade. The heavier you weigh, the less resolve you'll have. Stay light to pick up more relics. Yes. Have a look picture. And now she shall give off her incredible offspring here, which we will choose someone off. Let's go with Lady Ashley, as she has a born trait. A free strike, shield block and great sword. Yes, I would like to play as her. I want to be her. Right, now we can have our little upgrade screen, use the money that we've gotten to upgrade trade for welcome all. Your kingdom has granted its people access to healthcare service and amenities. Nice. Certain traits now give gold bonuses, as there are negative traits in the game which give you like negative things, you know. You get gold for them. And here we have one of my favorite classes, probably like my fourth favorite, the Ranger. Bows for foes. Fletch foes from afar and rain down the pain with an assortment of arrows. Rangers can't take much damage, but they don't have to when they're shooting the enemies from a million miles away. And it is true, although I think I'm pretty happy with her right now. And then we get the blacksmith. The smithery is open when the blacksmith lacks in what the blacksmith lacks in creativity, he makes up for an age. Gather blueprints for him and he'll straighten his tired bones in order to craft you the most exquisite armaments you've ever seen. The guy I've mentioned earlier. And here we have the enchantress, of course. The pillow fort is open. Don't let her height fool you. The enchantress is smaller than she looks. Find runes for her and she can imbue you with magical power. Gain the ability to siphon life from your foes, redirect damage, and improve your magic repertoire. A hard word. Then we get a vitality bonus. It's not that special, it's just vitality. Unlock the mage. Beards are mandatory. Master of magic, mages have tapped into the primal elements that governed this world. But there are more rules than just harnessing that power to become considered a mage. Firstly, one must also tote the sickest of beards, and that's it, no more rules. Beards are rather sick, in the good way. And the Valkyries, which I find meh, they're fine. Girl meet boy, attack from afar, up high or down low, within their long range and their ability to attack in any direction. Valkyries are considered the cheesiest of soldiers. Of course. I find them fun, but they're not that interesting really. Welcome to Spin City. Don't let their bulky bodies and low IQ fool you. Barbarians are some of the most agile warriors in the kingdom. Armed with a powerful axe, barbarians are a whirlwheel of death and more death. Death is a fun word. Anything else I can unlock? Yes. Alright, let's unlock the Sage Totem. Master your mechanics. The Sage Totem is a repository for knowledge. Every warrior is bound to him, allowing their wisdom to pass down to others. You gain mastery XP with each class. Gain enough XP to rank up and earn permanent stat bonuses. This is like the leveling system in the game, where you like go in, die, and then get levels. And then, for example, if you get a bunch of kills with a mage, he levels up a bit, and then the next mage is a bit stronger if they leveled up. Though honestly, it's very minor. You won't really notice it that much, I feel, but you know. Unlock the training dummy. Bring Lady Quinn down to the docks so she can teach you some fearsome moves. Lady Quinn loves everything about combat except causing pain. She became a living training dummy and now teaches everyone how to fight all day long. Lady Quinn can teach you advanced combat maneuvers down at the docks. Lady Quinn is a very kind soul, really. Then get some strength upgrade. And then next we can unlock the duelist once we have enough money and levels, which you gain by buying stuff. Alright, hope that wasn't too long-winded. Let's see here what this gives. The IIB muscle fibers. Reach the jumping powers of a plumber. Nice reference. Hold space to super jump. Alright, see that? Oh, hey, that's kind of cool. Yeah, I like that. I've never seen this power before, even my May playthrough, for some reason. What a coincidence that the jumping color is red. How weird. Of course, we still have the same thingy because I didn't change class. I can also shoot ice now instead of these fireballs. And talk with Lady Quinn. I'm not going to say her dialogue. I mean, I can't stutter. I could. I don't really want to. But Lady Quinn, she's amazing. She's so cute. I love her. Quinn is great. I also know another great Quinn, but that's not something we talk about today. Alright, let's talk with this goobus. Hey everyone, I ended the video here a bit earlier than usual, as I wanted to make sure that it's not that long. So this is going to be a two-parter. I will also bring out the second part real soon, maybe today, probably still today. Hope you enjoyed, hope you had fun, and water out. Bye bye.